Curry, the handles.
Uh-oh.
Curry, cross, sauce,
Stop
bucket
it. Stop it.
Steph Curry.
Right here on Curry Island.
It is lonely and sad with devoid of light.
And the shimmy, too, at the end.
Pit pat.
The ball handling and the threat of him at any moment pulling up from three right there.
George goes to work. George. The Clippers lead.
Clock is running down. They cleared out the corner. Eric Gordon again is using his body to initiate the contact of Paul George, not allowing him to get over. But then the superb shot creator and shot maker that Paul George is, able to regain his balance, square up over the hand of Eric Gordon.
Payton's back in. He picked up 2 quick fouls. Reeves behind the back, throws the foul, counted and one. What a play from Reeves, and a chance for a three-point play.
Mr. Curry, allow me to have this dance. Austin Powers, the crossover behind the back, takes the contact, gets the hoop, and going to the line for the possible three-point play.
What a season it's been for Reeves.
Smith set the screen. Halliburton.
Oh, looking for help. Halliburton is looking around. I mean, not Halliburton. Olynyk's looking around like there's some help coming. Weather's changed, but ice capades for Olynyk because he's on skates.
JP comes all the way out to the logo. Here's the switch. It's Luka against Josh Richardson. Left side of the floor. Luka's three. It's a ring. How about the last three, though?
I know we're supposed to be quiet and let the rhythm flow. But, man, when I tell you this guy here, man, is one of the most amazing late-game players that I've ever seen. Been around this.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
Time to dance. Gets him one-on-one, lulls him to sleep, forces a late contest. That's a big-time offensive play by Kyrie Irving, but it's a play he's made his entire life. The ability to score and flat-out get it done on the offensive end.
Kemba doing his thing. He's got Lyles on skates. Gets inside and scores! A thing of beauty!
That's not fair. Has you on skates. I would just go for the first fake and leave it alone.
Trae Young adept at drawing fouls, but that shot clock is winding down on him. He'll spin and shoot and score! Wow. With 1.6 to play. The three for Trae Young right here. I think he's on the line. They may make that a 2.
It is a 2.
Now the scoreboard reads a 2 here in the arena. It's 132 to 130 Atlanta.
A chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range three, and it's good! At the buzzer! Damian Lillard! Are you kidding? Foot dagger. Oh, my goodness. Look at that shot. To put them out, he went for 50 points. That was 47-48.
LaMelo has Patase on him. What was that? Are you kidding me?
Look at this, LaMelo. Look at the dance right here. Taze's like, okay, will you shoot it? I'm tired of getting embarrassed on the perimeter.
James against Chandler with 5. LeBron driving, falling away over Chandler. Good! What can't he do?
Wow. And look at this play right here. It's nothing. What about, it's great defense by Wilson Chandler, but guess what? Great D, better off.
Shea has been able to dictate things already with the 17 points in this first quarter. Stops, goes right back to work and lays it up and in. Unfair business from SGA.
Thunder just kept the offense rolling with a 39-point first quarter.
How do you normally say salt of the earth?
Well, he's more than that.
Oh, no, he didn't.
What a
Oh, no,
play
he
by
didn't.
Paul!
Chris Paul, that is not right. CP3, stop it. And now you've got Chris Paul. That is not right. I mean, that's something you would see on the Rucker League. And if you're Zubac, someone else got to take Chris Paul out the air right here. This is not right. That ain't right.
Paul's done for the night. Westbrook is on the bench right now. Harden in there with a dance. That move is illegal in most every state except in Texas. Woo! Wow.
Right now, he should sign up for Dancing with the Stars. Seriously. That's a two-step. That's a two-step. Texas two-step.
Brunson defended by Daniels. Brunson puts it up and gives the Knicks the lead. 149-148.
That was a crossover to stop and pop. Good contesting by Daniels, but to no avail. Getting the ISO and the devastation.
Down the stretch.
Here's Young, sizes up Gibson, around him, shoots, and hits. Trae Young taking the Knicks' heart yet again.
Taj Gibson's going to be on a lot of social media memes tonight after that one. And
They get the switch. Solomon Hill. Kyle. Tough shot. Got it! Into the third row. He backs in. Kyle Lowry with the dagger. Here's the step back. 2 to 2. 4.3. How about this? Solomon Hill draped all over him.
More importantly, Raptors.
I thought Bertans going to fire that ball to Jonathan Simmons and no one in front of him.
Leonard. Oh, get your replay reel rolling.
If I could be like Mike, how about underneath, off the glass with the left hand? Little hesitation between the legs. Let me shake you up.
They are number 6 in the NBA in scoring. Hollis Jefferson crosses over. Whoa! Wild shot goes down. Rondae Hollis Jefferson going to the circus. And RHJ.
You see right here, he doesn't look like he has it together in terms of the strength and being able to go to the basket and go to the reverse side. But because he starts on the right, and now watch, he's a lefty, so he gets to that side of the floor, and it'll...
Back to Manu. Murray.
Oh, mama! Murray!
All up. Oh, crossover move. The big fella trying his best. That small forward, power forward position to stay in front of DeJounte Murray to no avail. DeJounte.
7 to shoot. His team is down by 3. Pirouette, tosses it up. Oh! Joker's wild! Insane!
Wow. The defense right in his grill. Jokic.
Clarkson gets it back, puts a shoulder into Gallinari. What a beautiful spin.
Count it.
Oh.
Here, but look at the flamethrower start to ignite right there. Nice little push shot in the paint. Flame doesn't just have to burn on the three-point line with him.
Into Golden State, they've been held in check tonight. They're under 40% shooting. Oh, Snell able to hit.
Here it is. Ice skates. Can I have this dance? Whatever you want to say. No man is an island. All that good stuff. But basically, you can't retreat when you're sliding the other way.
Cleared out for Fox. Spins, fires for the tie. Got it! Butter! Husband's tying jumper.
And what you've got to see is the look back at the bench as he's backpedaling down the floor.
Monk, dribble handoff to DeMar DeRozan. Max Christie guarding. Drive by DeRozan, stops, shoots, ties it. 3.5 left.
Easy with 3-5.
Well, I thought maybe it was written in the stars tonight, Hart, for Max Christie to deliver on his birthday with a big defensive stop.
In terms of trying to acclimate Durant early, he didn't more in his good rhythm. Porzingis drives and finishes. Ooze from the crowd as Porzingis brings the Knicks back within 2.
7-3. The ability to face, put the ball on the deck, little crossover, get into the seams, and finish on the opposite side.
We do have a timeout. Carlisle's going to let him play. Halliburton steps back and hits. Tyrese Halliburton.
Get cross-matched here. And he's able to just create the space. Unreal. What a game. And how about Mr. Halliburton?
Tyrese Halliburton on a night that he injured his left wrist.
Hero in here so they can they can switch everything, which they did.
Morant goes on Ware, step back, and it goes! Ja Morant wins it for Memphis. Snaps the Heat 6-game winning streak. What a tough basket that was. And the shooter's touch. He called game.
I mean, this isn't easy. Ware does a good job. Ja was able to.
Durant, long three. Count it, and the foul. Kevin Durant with a chance for a 4-point play from several feet beyond the arc. Gallinari, his second foul.
And it's clearly contact.
Durant, 18 points, 5 rebounds.
Supposedly told him that he was being traded and asked if he wanted to play still, and he did. Wow. Wow, that's right. It's the second time we've seen Jimmy elevate and absorb an awful lot of contact. Bielitsa practically draped.
Warriors by 8 with the ball. Curry lets it fly. It's good. Stephen Curry sends us to the halftime break with a rainmaker.
And on the glass, and then we've seen this so many times.
Well, he's in position if he builds on what he's done in the first week of the season to add another award to the trophy case as Luka dancing around Adebayo. Wow!
A la Kevin McHale. As we take a look at the torture chamber that's getting alluded to. Pretty good defense for about 3 or 4 seconds. And Luka got the best of it with that little shot fake there.
Or is he just playing the uniform at this point to play a legend? Here's
CJ the other way. Goodness.
Pick him up. Somebody pick him up.
Clean up on aisle 3.
33-20. Take a look at the Pacific Office Automation stats and that move from C.J. McCollum. How would you describe that?
Well, this is the one where if you're a defender, after that happens, you got to act like the floor was wet or something. There has to be an excuse.
Murray and Harden. Hides licking his chops. He fell down. Harden with a cold-blooded
3. Man down, and he fouled him. So Harden drains the 3 and gets an and one. Look at Chris Paul.
Gobert caught back in the lane, not up on the pick and roll. We've seen it throughout the series. That's a disaster.
Edwards 3.
He made Dante Exum touch Mother Earth.
The floor is spread. It's Holiday. It's Murray from the top. Good! With 1/10 of a second, and the Hawks go in front. 123 to 120. One more look at Drew Holiday defending.
Just under 4 minutes to play, second quarter. Jokic. And there's the fake of the century right there. Wow. This is the pump fake of the century.
That's Larry Bird right there. He Ayton thought for sure that was it. Kamara, they kept him in there and did a little gamble with him. He picks up the foul in the end, one opportunity. I mean, Ayton was just turning around staring at that.
Bird used to do that all the time. He's got Poole. Under 2 minutes to go. The shake. Gets the roll. Dazzling from Ja Morant.
Able to get to the basket. A good thing Jordan Poole had on his shorts or his tights underneath.
Double digits. Shea once again going to work on McLaughlin on the step back, and he buries it. From the defense.
Well, the Timberwolves say, we're going to let you go one-on-one. Come on, man. That dude's got family.
If you move the ball, they're not a good defensive team. They're a team who tries to outscore you.
Harden into the lane. Beauty. He's got 7.
He's averaging 37 a game. He's got 35 now. Oh, no. No. You got to go. He's no. This is about his way. Another look at this.
This is
just
good defense,
ridiculous scoop
right?
shot. Come on.
That's the horse shot. You hit the backyard.
Come on, man.
Westbrook had his shoe pop off. Finally passes it. Now he's going shoeless. It's shoeless Russell Westbrook. Go ahead, Russ. Who needs shoes?
6 seconds left.
Go hit him. Go hit him. Go hit him.
Right. The ball away. Heartbreak.
You want to get the basketball out of his hands.
And it's late.
If there's a guy on their team that is accustomed to doing this, it's Jayson Tatum. You know what? There are certain guys that you can live with beating you.
4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2. Jaden Ivey from the baseline. Buries it at the horn. Pistons win. Jaden Ivey.
You'll never forget a play like this. When you see the clock, ball was in the air. When the clock ran out, that's exactly how you wanted to execute that. Either overtime or you win it now. Jayden said, let's go home.
Had to get it by Mitchell.
DeRozan still working. Pump fake, flipped it up. Got it!
Kobe. In the league of getting this call. James Harden is somewhere in Brooklyn right now.
Wait, help me out here. James Harden's like, help me out here.
Can I get that call? Steph Curry the other night got a technical against the Clippers because he didn't get that call. So there's some guys probably sitting at home right now going, DeMar DeRozan gets that call every game.
Looking for that opening.
Steps back. Crossover. Fires away. Wow! Another 3 from Curry.
And then the final one. Oh my goodness. Steph Curry. Like McDonald.
Whip back, Mirotic, a little pump fake, backs out, Bargnani, 4 to shoot. Deep, and that's good.
Oh, stop it. Give me the hot sauce, Nico.
Right over Bargnani.
That was a deep 3. And you see Bargnani trying to play defense on him, but there's no way in the world that he can defend Nico. There he is right here. He just walks into a deep 3. That's when we talk about hot sauce. Woo!
Gobert's out there. Dončić maneuvers for the lead. Got it! What a shot! Dallas has taken the lead.
I don't totally understand. I know they wanted to switch back with McDaniel, but Lively did a great job getting out of there.
But, Coach, look at this. He had him on skates from the beginning. My goodness.
I agree.
Dancing with the stars, whatever you want to call it. Rudy Gobert had...
Clarkson switching on to him. LeBron inside. Oh, that's jelly. And LeBron James getting into the paint and wreaking havoc at the rim.
And touch pass. Jordan Nwora.
You get the owner, Mark Lazary, standing up. Watch the little step back, retreat dribble, Armani Brooks. And then Jordan.
Here's what they're going over. They'll dance. Look at him move. Look at him dive. Look at what a play. Brunson with a spectacular 2.
To his strong hand, his left hand. Look at this spin move by Martin. And just throws it up with contact. Look at the contact right there by Martin. He's falling down and just throws it.
Giddy closing out. 2 on the shot clock. Fading for the 3. Book. Late night banking when you're cooking with the chef.
Yeah, that's not luck. That's just hot. Ball just saying, oh, I'm supposed to go in.
The lead. Harden goes to work, gets around Mobley and straight to the rim. Put it in the highlight reel. Wow, what a play by Harden. Quite well.
Watch this. That's where he was going to
go up and challenge that three-point shot that never happened.
DiVincenzo. Here he is off the wide action, and DiVincenzo pulls it and laces the deep three. Dante with some dynamite to end the first half.
But Dante DiVincenzo just short-circuited that with a logo three.
After the break, it's back to the studio with Malika, Stephen A. and the crew.
Curry crossover, three-pointer, bang!
Scratch the game plan on the finishing results of going to Durant. And Curry says, nay, no. Knocks down the shot, do that dance. Spectacular execution, putting the ball in the hands of Curry against Nene.
He gives it to Wall. Working against Bradley for three. John Wall! What a shot!
Now you talk about a pressure shot. And John Wall comes up and gets the ball.
In rhythm. John Wall says, Avery Bradley, I got a little something for you here.
Now,
I mean, that's amazing.
And that doesn't, but the shot at 6-0. No, and he's playing one-on-one basketball. I mean, he's 4 or 5 feet from beyond the arc. It shows you what type of night he's had.
Gilgeous-Alexander guarded by McCollum. Chisels into the paint, flicks it up and in, and contact.
What did they do? They forced the switch to get Jones off of Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's able to take advantage of that matchup and convert there.
Everybody clears away from it. One-on-one. 6 seconds. Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 seconds. 1.2 on the clock. Memphis with a 2-point lead.
And they have a guy like Jackson Jr. who will beat you.
Yeah, he is the one bet that has shown the ability to produce in the clutch.
10 seconds left in overtime. Abaji defends. Brown pushed down by Mitchell, no foul. Tatum's got to go in a hurry. He pulls up. Yes!
And I had to make a play.
I mean, you know you guys are going to get everyone's best shot, but what did it take to get this win here tonight?
It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be what we expect.
Harden works around it, drives the defense of Horford. Difference of 2 seconds, game clock and shot clock. Harden sizing up Horford. It's a three. Good! Harden's got 45! Well, they got the switch they wanted. Al Horford guarding James Harden.
They clear it out. Curry looking to win it. Curry drives, floats, the flick, and Stephen Curry with 0.2 seconds had the step. They're going to review it.
Oh, yeah, that's a goal shot.
And this is not going to count. Draymond Green.
Long pass by Luka. Finney Smith, late clock. And Luka, he will launch it, and he will hit it! It is party time in Dallas, Texas!
A look crossover and step back against Scotty Barnes. A sensational three-point basket. He loves that side of the floor. He's hit a lot of game winners from that same area.
His brother, he got a fingertip on that. Here's Edwards attacking, goes baseline, throws. Oh my! Incredible! How did he make that shot?
And look here, the human highlight reel himself goes up and under. I mean, he's falling sideways. Talk about the body control and core there. He's falling. I mean, that goes in. Look at the spin.
The English.
DeRozan with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Lofts it up.
Oh, no! He makes that miss! He's standing out there. He just lost. He didn't know what time was up there. But otherwise, he's driving the ball. And he somehow is able to make it well defended.
They're clearing out the whole right side for Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose against Drew Holiday, and he's got a little mid-range. That's it. It's over. Detroit Pistons win it and got what they wanted at the end of the game. At this point, if you run another one at him, he's too late to make a pass.
That's a heck of a move.
Yeah, and he got a lot of space against a very good defender.
To go. Gary Harris trying to steal it, LeVert's away.
There you go for the steal, and then you good aggressive. But right here, once you get up that tight from that far away, right there, you're beat. Now you're at the free throw line. All he has to do is.
Well, as we said, coming out of Michigan, 28 pick last year. Carter up and under. Whoa. Go with it, Bulldog.
Look, the dribble aspect of it, to me, I don't try to grade, because he could have went past him 4 dribbles.
Down to 8 seconds now. Harris against Caruso on the drive, pull-up jumper. It's good. Tobias Harris sinks it with 2.4 remaining. In groove. Harris back playing once again.
Now 8. Walker going to work, drives to the basket. He lays it in. 3 seconds to go.
You give that up, though. It's smart of Kemba Walker. Instead of taking a bad shot, unless you just want to get out of here.
Right.
You know, go fight another 5 minutes.
You're right.
Patiently before they made their move.
On that regression to the mean. Wiggins, acrobatic move, hung in the air long enough and spun it home.
And I tell you, he had a whole lot of English leather on that ball.
And Wiggins, look at where he took off from. He was on the complete opposite side of the restricted area. And that took some talent. That play is an igniter, hopefully. Down goes Luka, and the shot by Brown is good.
In the open court, Luka trips, pull up.
Morant's going to get ahead of steam with a chance to win it in his return. Here goes Morant. He spins. Morant scores! And the timer expires. Count the basket. And Ja Morant.
And they kind of left Jones out on an island by himself there against a guy that I don't know that there's anybody in this league that can guard this young man one-on-one.
He went. So Isaac Okoro now 1 of 7 from the field, make it 1 of 8, and he's 0 of 4 from deep. Brown gets his arms locked up. He flicks it up and in. Just masterful offense. Point lead.
Yeah, and that's one of those situations where it's great attack by Brown, and if you're Cleveland, you've got to bring help. You can't allow a great offensive player to take 3-4 dribbles that close to the basket. And you see Jayson Tatum.
Opportunity to shoot the 3 ball, instead wants the challenge. Look at that move!
Oh, boy. Right there. And then what kind of breaks? Those will be Brembo. Oh, that's the red type right there.
Before the game, we've got to be able to convert those lay-ins.
Oh, the crossover by Durant takes to the rim. What a move by Kevin Durant.
KD says to James Harden, you remember my work in OKC, don't you? In all those practices. Little crossover. Capella tries to come over.
Years. The Clippers have had the lion's share of wins. Can Jackson deliver a bucket here? Awkward shot. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Back to the basket and flip it backwards on the hand and make it.
You want to have a floater in your arsenal.
Oh, he just went. No, he didn't. Stop it. Stop it, Chris Paul.
All right.
Stop it.
Well, when you had your legs spread, he's almost telling them, please, and you will see that play later.
Timberwolves do get the offensive board so they can take the final shot.
Towns has not had a shot since he came back into the game.
Culver gets it away, and he drills it as time expires. There you go, Rook. I love it.
Made 3-point basket.
One more look for Jarrett Culver, and at the end of 24 minutes, we have a 2-point game.
Gets it to Lamb. This guy's made big shots in this building before. Lamb spins and scores.
was.
Reverse 360.
This shot by Lamb, it's his play, one-on-one.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, a stop and a twirl in the air.
Comes over the top line at 4. Trey looking to drive.
Game time.
Shoots. Hits it! Despite a rear contest from Spencer, got it all.
Wow.
The basket counts. Everybody's going home.
Hayward, one-on-one. Driving, gets past Evan, lays it in. 0.7 left. Hayward gives Charlotte a 2-point lead. Right to the rim, which takes him right through the contact and up to the basket. Able maybe to get a little push off with that lead right arm and forearm.
Shot clock at 3. They got to make a decision at 1. He goes by DeAndre Ayton and got it to go. How about that shot right there? Wow.
Not even
it's
sure
a difficult
that
shot,
Bledsoe
clearly.
was even able to see
you
the
can
rim.
see. Bledsoe makes it work. Puts it up and down.
Sounds lucky he didn't pick up an offensive foul right there.
Brunson lets it rip from 3. Right back to a 5-point game.
Putting the Knicks on his shoulder and back. Here's a little step.
Jerome, clock down. Jerome, finger roll. Looks back at the bench. And slow to get up. Goes up and then over top of Highsmith.
Goodness.
And they took Ayton off the floor to downsize along with the Clippers. There'll be no shot blocking at the rim. George, jumper. Got it! Paul George drills another.
Tie game, overtime. Mitchell trying to get the lead. Got it! Got it! 3.4! Mitchell's done it again!
Let me go one-on-one versus Dozier. This is an old schoolyard right here. One-on-one. Don't bring help.
To get it on the near wing. Here's Terry popping a 3 to tie it. Yes! Oh, my. Terry Rozier ties the game. Timeout Atlanta. What a shot by. He was so tight. Reddish right there.
Yeah, he's right there with him. Nice little separation with that step to this right. And that thing hit nothing but the bottom of the net.
Drives on Millsap, bounces off him once, takes him down low, up and under and down! What a play by Dončić, 22!
They are 20-1, and here's Luka with the up. One more time, let me give it to you like Kevin McHale used to give it to us.
Trey with 7, 6. Trey's going to launch from deep, it looks like. Yep, there it comes. Got it! 2.2! Atlanta goes up 124, 121. The game winner. Check it out.
Well, you got to make him go to the basket again. A little bit too much room. We saw it developing. We knew it was coming.
LeVert one-on-one with Hardaway. Nets looking for the win. LeVert makes his move, drives in. Bank shot is good. 1 second left. The Nets go in front by 2.
Timing of this play, it is not that easy. And you couldn't have done much better with the body control, the physicality, the strength in the finish. Nice shot, ducking his left shoulder, waiting, knocks.
Injury on Saturday at Minnesota. Here he comes again, Harden. That's his 8th.
And he got fouled. Did he step under him? Stepped on his foot.
Foul's being reviewed to see if it meets the criteria for a clear foul.
For me, it doesn't meet that criteria. Basketball play to chase down a loose ball.
Halliburton gets inside, show and go, and he went in on ball.
I think he enjoyed that as well. But you'll see Halliburton 1, 2, and step through nicely with the left hand off the glass. 3 for Halliburton.
Brown only 1 of 6 now from the long line. Morant scoops and scores, and the foul. But this is amazing stuff.
from number 12.
Boy, put him in the spin cycle, and not just a spin cycle on the move, but I got to spin, locate the basket. How about the English?
Switch with the Tatum.
Fox, marketing, drives, scores it.
After he's on the island by himself, here comes a double team.
Oh, DeRozan.
Sliding and gliding. Sometimes I agree.
From the veteran DeMar DeRozan.
What a spin move. That's my bike. Punk.
Who wants some? Who wants some Adebo?
You want some, old man?
No.
Wiggins waiting for him to make a move. Crowd on its feet here. Takeout center hero dancing with the basketball. Got to a spot mid-post, and Tyler Hero gives Miami the lead with his 35th point.
That's just a tough shot. It was good defense that time by Wiggins. Enough time on the clock.
Johnson checks in for the first time. Has not played much in the playoffs, appearing in just 6 games. Oh, the moves by Kyrie. Kyrie scores!
It ain't right, but more importantly, that's not fair. Curry, where he's going to get him is this hands up. You see that left hands up? That's when he gathers himself for his jump shot.
Now gives it up to Smart. 4 on the clock. Smart, nice move by Maker. Takes it to the basket. Gets 2. Heck of a move by Smart.
Smart on this drive. There's their big guy, Maker. One dribble and he's by him.
Over 6 minutes in the second quarter without a made field goal. Late clock. Durant hits it, and he's fouled by Gordon. Kevin Durant picking up right where he left off from the second quarter.
And here's Kevin Durant. I mean, he's the best probably we've ever seen in this league with this. I mean, just using the dribble to get.
Fox, Covington on him. He stops, he pops. De'Aaron Fox! A block to give the Kings the possession, and then watch Fox.
Yeah, no hesitation. De'Aaron gets to the paint, splashes one down, hadn't made a shot out there all night, but says, hey, I'm a good shooter.
Garland got inside Smart, faked the pass to Allen, and he puts it up and in. A gorgeous bucket by Darius Garland.
Dance on him, young man. Take him to the hoop. This is what they have to do all the time. Garland hangs in the air a long time.
2-point game. Beal and Westbrook going to work. Beal almost lost the handle, gets it back. And wow, what a finish with a left hand by Bradley Beal. 10 seconds left in the overtime.
Beal right here looked like he lost the ball on the dribble.
Basically disappointment in the first half as Boston led by as many as 16. Here's Irving on the drive. He scores! And a foul!
Best actor act like it isn't. Bradley getting up on him, closing out that space, putting a body on him. But you said it, Reg. I mean, he reminds me of a guy I played with, Rod Strickland. You just looked at him and like, how did you finish this shot?
Lopez against Valanciunas. Lopez. Oh, what a fake! Brook Lopez! Valanciunas had no idea where he was.
Watch this big old ball fake. Bang, you're done. First one set him up. The second one got him to bite. And then there's the good footwork by Brook Lopez.
Halliburton. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Halliburton for the lead. 1.3 to go.
Giannis just gets caught in between. He attacks that front left foot.
And as we're seeing this, tensions.
With Lonzo in front of him. 8 on the clock. Durant wants Thompson to clear out, and he does. Kevin Durant on its way. Kevin Durant again. Well, we'll wait on that.
A nice crossover to free himself for that last shot, and he knocked it down with 6 seconds to play. And the Lakers acted like they wanted to take a timeout.
And guess who's there? Bojan. Shot clock resets at 14. Jokic swiping at Bojan. He'll try the baseline. Wrap around. Oh, what a shot. Shot of the night.
I'm going to give him the Houdini on this one, Bowler. Nice up and under, just showing the array of shots that he has
Nice rise. Right off the glass.
Out on its feet. Irving working on Thomas. Gets around him, up, under, and in. Oh, what a move for Kyrie Irving to tie it at 99.
King, the master of the body control, the master of the spin off the glass. Look at his concentration. Horford comes over. Wow. Like a
No threes, no offensive rebounds. That would be the game plan. Harden, money player. 42 for James Harden.
Well, I like Halliburton getting more aggressive. Indiana was 29-3, Reggie, when he scored 20. Oh! That'll count Brunson.
Leave on Aaron Nesmith.
No, they gave the one before to Nembhard, so I think that's 2 on each of them.
A loss, though, would put Phoenix at 35-38. Booker trying to keep that from happening. Count the basket and a free throw coming up to navigate the most difficult finishing schedule in the NBA.
Tatum finds some room. Another three. His 4th three-pointer. He's got 22.
Very well in the finals. You've got to make him play into traffic. Good handle there by Tatum to create enough separation to raise up over Otto Porter.
Tatum was 45%.
Eyes up. Mills in for Irving. Durant hunkers through and buries the jumper. With those 2 points, Kevin Durant has tied Reggie Miller for 21st place.
Watch this, Kevin Durant taking his time and he just knows he's got a plan, because if he goes 1-2.
18th turnover, 4th for LeVert.
Booker with the step through, hang and finish. What a gorgeous play by Devin Booker.
Just lives for the game of basketball. And 3-level scorer extraordinaire.
So now with the bigger guys on the floor, kind of clogging up that area for him as Murray gets an and 1 on that shot.
Second foul on Vince Williams Jr.
Tough call there on Vince.
Grizzlies call a timeout before the free throw. Consecutive games. DeRozan. Right elbow, and he got fouled by Hunter.
See the nice step to the side after he picked the ball up. That's a tough shot.
This guy just kills Atlanta. Nick, he's played 48 lifetime games against the Hawks, and he's averaged close to 22 points a game.
Blake against Caboclo. Shot clock at 7 for Reggie Jackson against Wright. Behind the back. Now he fires. Fills it. He's got it going on the offensive end. Timeout, Memphis by 5 at Little Caesars Arena.
Drives, finds Ingram again. Shot clock at 2. He's got to put it up. Ingram drives, just gets it off in time, and he knocks it down.
Changes. Going to the middle. That's an excellent defense.
35-26. The Rockets, after that horrific start, bounce back nicely. Westbrook drives, quick pull-up, shot's good.
Think about it. It's been the defense, surprisingly. They've increased the volume defensively and offensively.
Good challenge without fouling, and the Magic making a nice run off their defense.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Got it. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Talked about the importance of the bench, David, and these guys.
Bradley Beal has to deal with Murray. Beal pulls it from the top. It connects. Wizards by 4. Timeout Atlanta. At the end.
When you got a creative scorer like Bill, give it to him. You fan everybody out and let him go one-on-one. No matter how good the defensive player is, when you got a great offensive player like Bill, a lot of times he's going to get a shot off.
Here's Brown. Brown at deep 2. What he's
Wow,
good.
this guy.
Brown, everything going down.
14 points, started so much of the year. Now coming off the bench, different role, still effective.
Goodwin puts it on the deck against Davis. Wheels in the lane. Backhanded layup is in. Career high from Jake LaRavia. And what a play by Goodwin with the back.
Retrieved by Edwards. Gordon is on him. Shot clock at 7. He'll dance. Great cut over. And a shot. Good! What a play 35.
Nasty, go right. Bring it back underneath the leg, left to right, AI cross.
Suns by 1. They've hit 15 threes. They've taken 41 of their 69 shots.
Highland inside. Oh, he gets it to go. 35 for Bones Highland. And now a technical out from the possession before.
We'll watch it at the end. He gets by, contact, and I know you want the foul, but
now the advantage.
You got to run somebody at him. You got to run somebody at him.
Late in the clock especially. But he gets the little mid-range.
Yeah, he's too long.
Right.
You got to run somebody at Kevin Durant.
Extra possessions. And you know what I'm watching for the Blazers here tonight? Their assist numbers. They've been up here in the seeding games. LeBron goes strong, count it. LeBron is fouled as he goes to the basket.
And this is where you expect LeBron to dominate. It's really not a body.
Minnesota defense looking more like what it did in games 1 and 2 and throughout the season. Edwards storms in and uses the window.
Here in the third quarter. Durant to the rim and in. The officials letting him play. Ty Lue says, let's chat.
A career-high 17 rebounds for Gay tonight to go along with his 10 points. Butler count it, and the foul for JB.
Watch this here on LeVert. Just kind of goes right to the basket.
JaVale will take the gimme block. LeBron cast off. LeBron hits it. Timeout, Sacramento.
Okay, you can shoot it. So can I. Knocks down his second of the game.
Bring the big man out. And need him alive out there.
White. Yes! Derek White, the Buffalo!
Huge block, and then Derek White starts to dance on the big guy.
Right back to Curry. Finney Smith, the defender. Shooting over Finney Smith with 3. He is sensational. By Steph Curry have given Golden State the lead again.
well, the defense was pretty good. I mean, the guy standing that far out, you're not expecting him to pull the trigger, but when you're guarding Steph, once he crosses half court, he's in range.
They've come every time tonight. He's not going to be able to spin and not have somebody there. He's got to get that ball up.
House trying to guard Butler, and again he gets to the line, and one.
Well, he's great on the shot fake at the end of the dribble. They've had that going on in a Miami Heat uniform for a long time because Dwayne Wade was an absolute master.
Brandon denied by Dylan Brooks that time. Going to the mid-range.
Body! 13.6 to play.
8 of the last 10 for the Pels.
And 19 in the second half. He has been fantastic in this fourth quarter. I tell you what, this time of the year, Joe, this is where stars shine. And in this fourth quarter, number 14 is shining.
Irving against Middleton. 7-time All-Star Kyrie Irving makes a move. And he gets a good drop from 12.
How good is he?
On the breaks, Kyrie.
He's going to dance with you a little bit. Middleton just a step behind him, stops. Look at this. I mean, there's not he doesn't take another step after that on an
all-star caliber player.
Twice. And he was on the second team that year. Ball is on fire tonight. He is 4 of 4 from downtown.
Well, some of these shots, I mean, look, he's right there by the United Center logo. We'll get it organized. Shot clock down to 4. Mitchell has Millsap on him. He'll pull a 3, and he hits a 3. And returns the stare down. Donovan Mitchell.
Call a play, and sometimes you just say, I'm the coach, but I can't coach this. Go do your thing. Donovan Mitchell gets a big 3 and talks to the camera.
Filipowski trying to find his position down on the block. Keontae jab step between the legs, goes to his left, glances at the shot clock, takes the 3. Oh, my. Oh, clutch bucket by Keontae. Shots here in OT.
You want to see growth. You want to see maturity. Bam!
Beasley. Clock winding down again. Fires a triple, and it's a swish.
Malik Beasley.
Check by Thaddeus Young, 6 to shoot. Embiid into the chest of Young on the way out. Upward shooting motion. Bucket should count and the foul.
Just so tough, your 7-foot center with a crossover, hezzy dribble, pull up, and one. This is truly special. Most of the time, you got 7-footers, they can give you the power game.
Volleys it alive. Shot clock at 6. Irving guarded by Murray. Finds some space and hits the jumper.
I mean, at this sidestep by Kyrie Irving. Shot clock winding down. Look at how much ground he covers to be able to move, get that shot off.
Flash into the elbow for AD, out to Russell. 3 on the clock, got to get busy and launch. It's been that type of night.
All right, so he's got, I think, back-to-back threes here that we're going to show you. I believe at the end of one.
Troutdale hands off to Sharp, met by Joe. Step back 3, nestles it in.
Question it because he's able to.
Here's the left swap, doing the right thing, matters play.
Step back,
bang.
Powell against DiVincenzo. Down to 2, down to 1. Powell beats the buzzer with .4. Norman Powell at the break. Norman Powell and the Clippers cut it to 4. NBA on TNT Tuesday is presented by State Farm.
Very solid team, 7 turnovers.
And 9 points off those turnovers. With an opportunity to add to it right here. Late clock, down to 1. Durant. Durant hits another tough shot. 19-1 is the run. And the Suns.
5 seconds for DeRozan.
He gets this wall up in the air. 3-point play out of that.
Oh, he didn't get him with the eyebrow fake. Little fake. Ooh, step back. Up, under, boom. That's got to be one of the things every team talks about. When DeMar comes to a stop, don't go for the pump fake. And they still fall.
Quarter. And again, it's Giannis picking him up defensively. And Young able to look him in the face and hit the 3. And it's last touch by Giannis, who is arguing the call. He better be careful here.
The Spurs lose, they go home. Rudy Gay, good contest by Anderson. Wow, tough shot. That makes it a 3-point game.
Because he's got tremendous size, just the pump fake, you can't foul him. Nice. I mean, Kyle Anderson is in perfect defensive position, and he has done a good job defensively, Kyle. But Rudy Gay, just big bucket after big bucket. Significant minutes off the bench.
Giannis, Middleton, Holiday all with 41 minutes, and Middleton cashes another one. Long money over the PA system. That's what he's been for them, Doris.
Oh, you can sing it for me, Mark. Go, dancing into that 3.
Again, Lee's there.
What's the problem with the switch?
It's a 3 and Harden with 3 to fire. Puts in another one. Harden now eating them up.
David Lee. Man, he's been to the prom twice here as the dance partner for James Harden. Cash money.
Durant, Thompson on the switch. Durant drives, gets a great look and finishes. Just too easy after the switch. That's too big a gap and too easy for the great Durant.
Again on the switch. Picks up James, 8 to shoot. James drives, shot blocked, count it, and 1. LeBron James puts the Cavs up 1 with a free throw coming up.
Time and time again, making big-time plays, gets into the thick of the Warrior defense. Grown man move, takes the contact and scores the hoop.
This 46 points is his finals career high.
Lopez, mismatch. Takes him off the dribble, gets to the hole, got him in the air, off the window, softly ended, plus the foul.
Such a great job, just shows it, gets the Lopez there.
I know he is. He might be the most improved player in the league. Scoring. Wow. Pretty play. Ish Smith. It's going to go.
Look at this handle here by Ish. A little hesitation. Froze the defense. Threw 2 black jerseys in the finish.
Marcus Smart switched onto him. They got a mismatch there. Dragic with a nice show and go and layup.
Dragic has got Daniel Tice. You think he's going to make the entry pass to the post. That look in gets Tice leaning just.
There's been a lot of that in this series. Franz Wagner driving. Wagner getting the roll.
One. That's tough right there.
At this friendly roll on the road.
I mean, that's almost an impossible shot. Driving to your left, throwing a shot up with your right hand while fading
it off to Curry. Goes around the world. Oh, so much.
The craftiness, the size and strength, the ability to eliminate elite defenders, and then finishing in traffic. Mama, there goes that man.
Seen it so many times in the finals. Quickly into the front court. Barton with his hands in the air wide open. Called his own number.
Let's pull it out and execute. Will Barton's trying to get his attention up there as well. Bones Highland says, I'm not having it. One-on-one to the cup. Beats Klay Thompson to the baseline. Everybody else wanted him to pull it out and use some clock. At the end of it, he's going to do some kind of shimmy, Mark Jones. You tell me what that is.
That's the Tressie Bop.
The knee is good after the surgery, and he missed in the second half of the season 17 games. Now he defends Paul in the three.
Another one! Going for the hat trick. CP3, 13 points in the fourth.
Murray's usage rate goes up when Jokic is on the bench.
Spin. Williams gets himself to the rim.
See right there, Williams loves to drive to his left hand. Watson jumps on that left.
101-100 Heat. Hero crossover. Hero step back. Yes!
This is some big time play. How about Tyler Hero going at a potential defensive player of the year, creates enough space.
Dončić with Edwards there again. Twirls, drive, threes up for two. Pretty play. Dončić falls hard. He's got both knees, which are an issue. Leads a 9-2 Dallas run. Right into the heart of the defense.
Might seem a little bit slower than a regular season, but it's only because good teams don't do the negative things that you see from bad teams.
Brunson able to finish, plus the foul. Jalen Brunson, a three-point play. Now Brunson exchanging words with Joel Embiid about that previous play. And Embiid is saying, hey, I want to know what you're talking about. What did I do to you?
Quickly, this is for the lead. Kaboom! It's a three.
Play on the defensive end has been Emmanuel Quickly coming up. Critical for the Raptors all night long. Nails that three from the wing.
Since game one, the Lakers have had good starts. James drives inside, finds some room, and banks it home.
Here's what we're talking about. Rockets playing Covington one-on-one against LeBron James. He puts his head down and attacks the paint area. That's tough to defend. And a tall tap. You don't have to think get a three. Get a quality shot.
Murray nearly lost it. Jumper's good. Jamal Murray makes it a one-point game.
Make big-time plays. Not afraid of the moment. The bigger, stronger, heartless on him. Plays solid defense, but Murray, better offense.
Here comes Dinwiddie to the cup, lays it in. Just masterful from Dinwiddie.
And then Dinwiddie, 2 plays in a row, going at Donovan Mitchell.
And the Hawks by 9. Suns with a basketball. Their 11-game win streak is on the line. Booker, step back three over Hunter. Oh, off the window it goes.
Into the front court now to get out of that trouble. But look, bottom line is...
Into the corner, Brown. Brown puts it on the deck over the top of Hero. Splash! And Spoelstra wants a quick timeout. And that right there is just special. Jaylen Brown taking over.
Boucher out on Simons. He sees a double coming. Too late! Simons flushes a three.
A guy who's been one of the top 2 clutch point-per-game scorers in the league this season.
Both came in the NBA in the same draft. Durant pull-up jumper. Count it, and the foul! Chance for three-point play.
He's made 3 of these shots tonight. Off the dribble, mid-range,
fouled going up. Now only 2 of them have been called.